folks, so welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well. We are doing the first drive video on the tuned RS3 now. The OPF has been removed. We actually went all the way to Scotland for that. So yeah, it's stage 2 running about 520 horsepower. I will do a little insert of a clip now of it on the dyno so you can see what went down. Pretty crazy. The thing does actually shoot flames here and there. I thought I'd do a little walk around before we head over to some country roads. We are going to get the GoPro set up. Just give you guys a look at the car. There are a few mods on it that I'm not going to talk about in this video that I've done since the tuning, if that makes sense. We've done a few little interior bits I thought I'll update you guys on. So I've managed to pick up a set of pre-facelift RS design vents. So these are quite rare to find. These are genuine. Managed to get them. It brightens up the interior. Got some RS mats as well, just extra little touches. We have got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on there as well. I think I did briefly show them, but yeah, gone for 235 all around. This does have the wider wheel setup, so it's the 8.5J at the front, but you can put a square tire setup on it and it's working fine. Now, I know there was a question in the previous video about whether you can drive this car normally now. You can. It doesn't always have to do crazy gunshots and flames, so it's in, on your valves off, you can't really hear anything. It's totally civilized. Even if I rev it, you might hear a bit of the decat noise, but honestly it's not that bad. Make sure it's in park. Got a little overrun. So what we'll do, we'll open the valves. You'll hear a noticeable change. Right, so let's check there's no one over there. Right, so what I'll do, I'll stand behind the car, let my friend here do the honors. We'll get a few revs in before we get kicked out, I'm sure. I'll let you go for it. It actually has no soft limiter now as well. I don't know if some of you lot caught it, but in the previous video you will have noticed these later engine blocks, so the post OPF, they call it DNWA engine block. They actually have more of a V10-esque noise. They're actually a bit higher pitched. Now, I'm not too sure what the reason of that could be. Maybe the RS Sports exhaust is slightly different, but they do actually have a few engine changes. So I believe the camshafts are different on this, so maybe that's contributing to that more higher pitched sound. We'll get you obviously a bunch of that noise soon anyway, but thought we'd start the video off with some bangs. But yeah, without delaying any further, let's hop in and get you guys that first drive on this absolute beast. Right people, so here we are in the middle of nowhere as usual. First drives always have to take place in the middle of nowhere. Before we get into it though, make sure you do go down and hit subscribe if you are enjoying the RS3 content so far. We're nearly at 100k. Got plenty of content lined up for you guys if it stays non-windy. So we start off with that. But yeah, I'm just about to turn onto my favourite road. Give you guys a few little downshifts here. Yep. So as we said, it's a 521 bhp RS3. That's what I made on the dyno with just a decat and an intercooler. Strong figures. The car definitely does feel that quick. It does not hang around. I've done some basic draggy runs to get an idea what the sort of 0 to 60 is. It does it in low 3s. I think best I've had is 3.2. But yeah, we are going to work on doing that properly. I'm going to bring you guys a dedicated video. But yeah, essentially the plan for today is we're literally enjoy a nice drive on this road, and you guys can watch it back to back with the first drive that we did. Crazy, there's a helicopter here. Look at this, guys. That's a low flying helicopter, isn't it? Jeez, everything's going off here. Should we drown it out? Yeah, this thing literally sounds insane. There's no other way to describe it. Now, one thing that I definitely noticed, actually let me show up here, we've got a bridge. So bridge time. Let me just remind you guys, this is my RS3, not a review. See, I actually had the overrun turned down a notch from the last video. Before I left from Scotland, I actually went back the next day and got it turned just a lex level down because I found it a bit too much, but It's nice to have it there, it's not overkill. It's almost a bit, I'm gonna say it's almost a bit too quick for these roads. You can't fully go max attack on these roads in this now. But you can't listen to it though. Oh, look at this one, let me show up a sec. Cars like this should not be allowed, especially the hatchback. Like, what is this? Try and do a launch here, see if it launches. No one behind. Alright, see if it does it. See, it doesn't let me launch in the car. Oh, forget. Maybe it's just got an issue with me personally, I don't know. See, that's perfect. Rally stage. Right, so I'm just turning on to a bit more of a bigger road, you could say. We're going to send in second. Yeah guys, for sure. Let's close the window, less drag. Close the window as a roof. Now, I'm going to show you the V10 noise I was talking about. So if you listen here, I'm going to send it through the full rev range now. Second gear. You tell me, does that not sound a lot like a V10? As well, it pulls all the way to red line. There's no like flat spots that what I can feel. Yeah, just nice and easy. There's no dump of torque low down as well that gives you the illusion of speed and then tails off. It almost gets faster as you go faster. I know sometimes my words are a bit weird, but you guys know the sketch. It's basically got a linear torque map. Like, you kind of have to hold your breath a bit as well, man. Insane, absolutely insane. So there is a little bridge coming, which I do want to send this car through. A lot of wind, so I'm gonna catch it. Mate, God bless the Audi 5-cylinder, man. My friend here has had to go for his drink now, like literally, look at the keys. His mouth's gone dry. Now I know some of you guys are looking now like, why don't you just let it go? I'm not going to incriminate myself on video, thank you very much. This is the best way to get 5-cylinder sound in the speed limit. So here we've entered a village. I'm not going to be too much of an ass, but I'm a respectable individual, if that makes sense. Let's put it in comfort again. I'll show you how literally quiet it is. Look, we've got it in D now as well. See? Can't hear nothing, guys. Doesn't annoy anyone, nothing like that. We've got a GTI here, got a Mark 7R. Must be the right village to be in, to be fair. That's the beauty of this, the RS Sports exhaust. It has got valve controller. You will not be able to tell that this car can do what it does, which I think is what the RS3 does very well. And that's why I wanted one of these, because you can even fold the seats in the back of this thing and turn it into a little van if you want to. Believe me, I've carried some stuff in it already. You almost get to the next corner too fast, man. Yeah, nah, it's hard to catch this car on the back road, man. Pilot Sport 4S is keeping us glued. bit too noisy, I think. Definitely need to get them overruns turned down a bit, folks. Not my thing personally. But yeah, we've had our fun with it, I guess. Now, in terms of like the next stages from this, we're gonna still be modding the car. I've got a few videos probably dropping in the next few days after this video, whenever this one drops. So we're not finished yet. I'm probably gonna do a few visual mods as well. Nothing like tacky though. I like keeping my cars OEM plus. But I have got plans for livery, hopefully, if that goes to plan, like I mentioned in the collection video. I just need to find someone who could do the right job and not make the car look like it's just cheaply done. So yeah, what we'll do, guys, we'll end the video here. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Make sure you drop a like on the video if you did. Subscribe for a lot more content to come. Follow my Instagram as well, I'll put it on the screen. It's TRHamza with the underscore at the end. I'll keep you guys updated on there. I'll stop rambling now. I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy a little bang anyway.